You said I want to be your girlfriend. It wasn't really in my plans. When you're around, I gotta rip me up. So in the end, I play pretend. You got the of a cool dude, but you should know I like it hot. But if there's really no denying what this is, then come on, let's give it a shot. Well, you said I want to be your girlfriend. You said I want to be your girl. You said I want to be your girlfriend. Well, it all depends. You say I want to be your girlfriend, but do you want to be my man? I'll treat you like you were a carry-on, like you're my one and only fan. My kindness is of a false pretense. I've got the ego of a god. But if you take me in your arms, be confident I commit a character fraud. Stop. Well, you said I want to be your girlfriend. You said I want to be your girl. You say I want to be your girlfriend. It wasn't really in my plans. Ay. Secretly, I'm aiming for a rhythm that exceeds my expectations. Am I ever gonna get it? Your girl is in the business, so there's little room for idle contemplation. With you, so I want to be your girlfriend. So I want to be your girl. You say I want to be your girlfriend. You say I want to be your girl. You say I want to be your girlfriend. You say I want to be your girl. You say I want to be your girlfriend. It wasn't really in my plans.
What up, homies? I just realized the microphone wasn't on. So I was gonna see if I could find some games in the Chrome Web Store. I used to play these a lot. What is that one? Oh god, what is that game with the what is it called? You get to kill the stick figures. That is so vague. What is it? What is it called? What is that game? Oh, jeez. I'm completely blanking on what it's called.
Hoarders.
Super hot. Oh, what is it called? Jeez, what is it called? It's like I would totally know it if I saw it. I just cannot remember what it was called. Casualty. Casualty. Is it called that? Yes, it was called Casualty. Ugh. That was gonna drive me absolutely crazy. You too. Yo, what the fuck? That's cute. That's not what I'm looking for, though. What the hell? What happened to the website? Oh no, do they not have it anymore? Why did I go to Amazon? What the fuck? The way it keeps redirecting, that's so weird. That's disappointing. Is it not an option anymore? You can play it on Steam? The fuck is that? No, that's not the game that I wanted. Surely somebody did an emulator or something. I know that Flash isn't really an option anymore, but like... I wonder if you can play it on... I have a browser that supports Flash. Why were all of like the best games that I played as a kid Flash games, and then they stopped supporting Flash? Uh-huh. Allow Flash. Uh-huh. That's so annoying, because I have Flash on my browser. Hang on a second. The whole reason I got this wonky browser... No, I don't want to set it as my default. The whole reason I got this wonky browser was so that I'd be able to... Uh-huh. Yep, I have Adobe Flash allowed. That's weird. Oh, see, that one loaded. Let's try it again. This is so weird. I wonder if I can search it. Look how
We
fucking...
are the first generation of patients who get to redefine what it means. What should it look like?
Goodbye. Okay, that might be a bust. Let's see what else we got. There's the big sale on Steam. Can I search by categories? We got a free-to-play section. What's that got to offer? Halo Infinite. Oh yeah, Sims 4 is free to play now. Oh, I would think about doing a remote play with It Takes Two at some point, but probably not right now. And not enough people watching for that. I'm looking for some weird games. Sort by user reviews. Hello, Garaya. I'm still deciding what cursed content I'm gonna inflict upon you. I'm going through some stuff. Trying to see if there's any interesting... Right now I'm looking for, like, weird, cheap games that might be kind of fun on Steam. Psycho Bathroom? Oh, it's a boss rush game. Huh. Interesting. Your dog is threatening you? Okay, we'll take care of that. Dog Simulator? God, what interesting animation. Shut your teeth. Well, this one's free, so... let's give it a shot. I'm pretty sure just about anybody can make a game on Steam. Shut your teeth. Hello, Sapphic Sea Maid. This visual novel is a work of fiction. Any resemblance to actual persons living or dead, or actual events is purely coincidental. Parents strongly caution some material may be inappropriate for children under 16. Huh. Boy, this is so, like, loud? Swamp Sim. I don't think so. A cat is dead. Its tail fell off. Whoever speaks will eat it all. 40 heaps of severed lips. 40 pails of dirty nails. The quiet game has started. Now please shut your teeth. A quiet game rhyme. God, first of all, is there any way to adjust this fucking volume? Jesus. There we go. Alright, Russian Thai virtual TV channel. News host. Hello, this is the first Russian Thai virtual TV channel. Amazing news and incidents straight from the Kingdom of Thailand. Okay. We'll start today's report with a few questions from Russian expatriates living in Thailand. A senior man from Pattaya City has found a strange artifact of a ritual nature on his doorstep. He inquires how to protect his home and himself in case one of the neighbors is casting spells against him. Our audience is well aware that Thailand is not merely a beach destination, but a country steeped in rich history and traditions of ancestor worship and animism. There are rituals of black magic and sacrifices, as well as superstitions that can be dangerous for unsuspecting people. Nevertheless, I hasten to reassure Ivan Semenovic from Pattaya, your find has nothing to do with a jinx. This is just sprigs of lychee left after the berries were eaten. Our dedicated viewers are already familiar with the infamous Ivory Cove condominium, which has repeatedly appeared in our reports over the years. According to rumors, the building is haunted, which is why accidents happen to residents every now and again. We were asked, what is the real cause of these troubles happening to our compatriots in this suspiciously cheap old condo in Rayong province? Ivory Cove residents didn't know who or what they should fear. Thai ghosts, neighbors, or their own children. But nothing stays secret forever. Oh my. Thanks to a brilliant investigation conducted by our reporter, or rather reportress, who wished to remain anonymous. Okay, well you already gave away their gender. Today, you will learn all the details of this thrilling story right after we are finished with the expats questions. If there are any parents of children watching, you should know that our special report is not intended for minors. Who knows what gruesome ideas might come into their pretty heads. As our investigation shows, demons may be lurking beneath the surface of even the most innocent souls. The last question for today has been asked from Fangan Island in Surahanthi province. Can frogs be possessed? Our unlucky viewer has rented a venue for yoga and meditation lessons next to a little swamp. It seems to her that the sounds the frogs make at night resemble the monotonous chants of Buddhist monks. Could it be that the souls of the dead have merged with these amphibians? I suggest that we all listen to the audio recording together and draw our own conclusions. We will proceed to the special episode. Shut your teeth. Day 6. Oh my. January 11th, 2020, day 6. Oh my god. The sound is so loud. On the morning of the 11th of January, a young man named Maxim was bidding farewell to his best friend at the central bus station in Rayong, a provincial town in the eponymous Thai province. Getting there from Samet Island turned to be another adventure, quite an adventure. Our hero's butt was sore due to continuous motorbike riding. His head was splitting with excruciating pain, but both because of the heat and yesterday's drinking. The friend mentioned above, named Antoine, had already bought a ticket to Utapao Airport, located 70 kilometers away, and there was only a few minutes left before the departure. As for Maskim, he planned to visit Alexei, his former classmate, and get the money he was owed. That was his priority number 1. Alright, Anton, I'm gonna hit the road. My ass is killing me and I need a bed to fall on, and all that's left is to get there. Are you gonna go to that asshole, the one you were cussing out yesterday? True, Alexei knew how to piss Max off himself, out of himself like no other. His caring mommy-style behavior was to blame, but for instance, why did he have to call and cluck his nonsense into the phone a day ago? It's not like they had agreed on a romantic date. Why did it matter to him when Maxim would arrive? If he would, of course. If not, there was a wireless money transfer, for God's sake. Most of all, Maxim hated when he felt obliged to other people. My damn visa has expired. My flight to Vietnam is still 5 days away, and I'll lay low at the dork's place until then. The absurd Thai immigration laws made it necessary to avoid document checks and confrontations with any authorities. A tourist detained on the country's territory, even with a slight overstay, was threatened with a real prison sentence. I also need cash he owes me. That should be enough to keep him going till the flight to Vietnam. In the last 2 weeks, Maxim had been throwing money about like a drunken sailor. He had also tried to buy another plane ticket in order to stay longer with his friend, and partying cost him more than expected. As luck would have it, he hadn't had many gigs for a while. Some too many programmers wanted to travel the world instead of living a boring city life, and it wasn't easy to compete with them. Besides, Maxim was a natural-born money spender. Das Vidanya, Anton. Have a nice flight to frosty Moscow. And do something about those jeans of yours, or it'll freeze your dick off by the time you get home. Das Vidanya. I'll text you when the boarding starts. What the fuck? Anton climbed into his scruffy minivan and dozed off as soon as he took a seat. Maxim put his hands in his shirt pockets and started to walk decisively to the parking lot's direction. 20 more kilometers and Bob's your uncle, he said quietly to himself as he drove out of the Ivory Cove condominium. Fuck. Alright, here we are. Max got off the motorbike, rubbing his numb bottom. He urgently needed to get a drink of still water or preferably a cold beer. But first things first, he had to call Alexei. He didn't remember the apartment number, and it wouldn't take long to get lost in these concrete guts without a guide. What a hellhole. Fate favored Max. Does anything happen in this game, or is it literally... I mean, I get that it's a visual novel, but, like, usually you at least get to make some decisions by now. Like, Jesus. Fate favored Maxim, having saved him from the need to live a miserable condominium called Ivory Cove. Someone in the damn apartment had been a godsend idea. Where his eyes had been, he decided to rent it. He must have been drunk. Oh my god. Get to the point. I'm about to give up on this if we don't actually do something. This is so boring. Okay, alright. Yeah, yes, I'm quite sure. What the fuck? I don't understand. Like, there's nothing happening. I didn't get to make a decision or anything. How, that was boring. Maybe it eventually gets good, but I don't have the patience to go through all that. Do a little Stanley Parable, maybe. Developed by Crows. Poinkato. You can't tell me what to do. Anarchy. Anarchy. Sure. Help. No. Will you come back to visit me? No. Is it on Steam?
This is the story of a man.
Okay, mission is complicated. I'll look at it in a second.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Whoa.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Woo!
Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
Yes.
Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Absolutely.
Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door. Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the... All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map. Because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Yes.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did.
Let me in.
And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you
Let me
wanted
in.
to see.
Let me in.
Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option.
Ooh.
This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before.
Oh, this
Go
is
ahead,
new. I
Stanley.
haven't gotten this in
Okay,
before.
I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. $18,000 endings achieved?
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life.
What the fuck?
I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Bye bye, baby.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out, I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot. Aha! Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted, erotic purpose. Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating
fuck?
venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
What? This is so cool. I've never had this ending.
Oh no. No, it can't be. It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off.
Hey! How dare you?
Thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You really wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game. Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls. Okay, I think this will be just the thing.
Let me out. Ooh.
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed. Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun. We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together. Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Ball. Ball. Woo! Ball.
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun?
Ball.
Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on? Stanley, I have a thought. And I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric sports experience. I'm going to try it out. Here comes another ball.
Woo!
Yes. Oh, goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it? Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. I'm insatiable. More balls.
Hell yeah. Balls.
Are you enjoying
Balls.
this, Stanley? Are you having fun?
Balls.
Is this a real video game? Well,
Balls.
I sure hope you're having a good time, because guess what? It's
Balls.
over.
Balls.
That's right. Your little fun comes to an end.
You're so
This is
passive
my
aggressive and
game,
petty.
And what I say goes. You get to have fun when I let you, Stanley. Besides, you need someone like me to set boundaries for you. Without rules or boundaries, video games are nothing. Oh, no.
Woo! What?
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come.
What the fuck? Oh my god. This game is so complex.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way.
Hey, Active Violet, I'm doing well.
Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Alright, let's check out that game you were talking about, Graham. What the hell are you talking about? I was on there a second ago. Mission, it's complicated. Alright. Oh. There are so many possibilities. I've never had the same ending twice. If you make even one slightly different decision on Stanley Parable, the ending could be completely different. There's like hundreds of endings. They recorded like an insane amount of stuff just to make how the game like super complex. Yeah, they added even more to from the original game. There are so many endings. And you never know how long like each playthrough is gonna last for. It's a great game to play if you're on mind-altering substances. He does his character really, really well, yeah. Oh, there's not a full screen option? I hate that a lot. I sure do hate that a bunch. That's gonna bother me. Okay. You toss and turn in your bed. Strange dreams disturb your sleep. It's like you feel the creature's hunger, a hunger that can never be sated. You sit up awake, covered in sweat. Gross. Am I being narrated? I feel like I'm being narrated. Get used to it, you'll be seeing a lot of me. I'm your friendly neighborhood narrator. You can tell by the yellow boxes, just like a comic. I really shouldn't have eaten that old sandwich, but that's not why you had the dream. Good question. You are still groggy, and it's all you can think about. You can't remember who you are or where you are. Then it all comes back to you. You're home in bed, you're a mild-mannered PhD candidate, you study superheroes, specifically the way superheroes form bonds in high-risk situations. I also do that. I study friendship, love, partnership, not just sex. Because of your work with superheroes and their relationships, your friend has given you a nickname, Professor L. Your name doesn't even start with L, and you're not a professor yet because tenure-track positions are hard to come by, but the name's stuck anyway. I hate it. What if people think the L stands for loser? I should really tell them to stop. Despite your work, until now your life hasn't been very superheroic, but that's about to change. Dream felt so real. Again, can we just nooch this volume down a smidge? Because I am fucking... Sheesh. Oh wait, I can change the resolution? Can I make it bigger? Yes! Thank you! Alright. Suddenly, a strangely familiar voice begins to speak inside your mind. It's real, at least for me, and it's going to be real for you soon enough. Too soon, maybe. I hope not. Who are you? I'm you from an alternate Earth. Also from the future. Wow, those are two pretty cool things. That's what I thought, too, when another us contacted me. Wait, another me contacted me? Another me contacted I? You know what I mean. Now listen, the Possibility Stone only lets me talk to you for a little while, so here's what you need to know. Gahedron, Eater of Possibilities, has come for Earth, and it's already came for mine, and he's coming for yours. That sounds bad. It is bad. Given the chance, Gahedron will eat every Earth in the multiverse, but there is a way to stop it. Visions fill your mind. Hearts? Bizarre! You need to find the Possibility Stone. You need two people with incredible abilities. And here's the kicker, they need to be in love. The power of true love is real? Yeah, it's real, but remember that love comes in many forms. As long as they love each other and share an unbreakable bond, their possibilities are limitless. Hey, like Wild Hops. But all my study participants are anonymous. I don't actually know any superheroes. Start a team and they'll come to you. So I had to find them, yes. Help them grow close. Exactly. Send them on missions together, their bond will grow, and then get them to smash. Well, they don't have to smash, they just need to go on dates. They could be friend dates, but yeah, usually they smash. They're a thirsty bunch. It's a side effect of the whole love thing. That's a lot to take in. I know. It was a lot when I got this message from a different us, but I managed and so can you. The problem is when you stop Gahedron in one reality, he just goes after another. What a big hungry boy. But maybe, just maybe, if we keep beating it back, we can find a way to stop it from good and save Earth from and save every Earth that ever was or could be from destruction. I'll keep telling myself I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. Good luck, alternate me, and remember, when you stop Gahedron, you have to pass this message on to another us to tell us what's happening. I think I can do this. Goodbye, Professor, and remember, I believe in you even more than you believe in yourself. The voice is gone, there's only silence, and the weight of your destiny is on your shoulders. Also the weight of your t-shirt, which again is really sweaty. You should probably change it. Guess we better get to work. Anyone can start a superhero team, but it isn't cheap, and you have to apply for a superhero team license, and you need to a mall hero insurance and good and health benefit plan if you want to attract anyone. You're a PhD candidate. What money? Heroes wanted for a new superhero team startup. Insurance and benefits. Clean and comfortable base. Free snacks and drinks. A friendly, passionate team. Work from home on Fridays. 5 applicants. Knight Gaunt, the assassin. Master of close combat. And easily merging with shadows. Only the night can hide the darkness within me. Wi-Fi, the hacker. Oh, she's cute. I love her design. Her power allows her to talk to electronics and convince them to do whatever she wants, at least most of the time. Hi, Professor. Hi, Professor's computer. Hey, best friend, what's up? Hey, best friend, what's up? See? She literally makes electronics talk. It's pretty fun. Zale, the alien. They can fly and they have laser eyes. Pew, pew. Oh, we love a non-binary alien character. I was exiled from the world for standing up for what is right. And also for other things. Zirconia, the muscle. She can turn into crystal, becoming nearly invulnerable. She's also a scientist. I love these designs. I came here to bash heads and write papers, and I'm all out of papers. No, sorry, that's a lie. I have so many papers to write. Hey, did you want to hear my latest dissertation? Riptide, the elementalist. He can control water in all its forms. Heck yeah, I finally got a job. I mean, I've had jobs before, just not for very long. Wait, forget I said that. I'm gonna do great. Now it's time to fight and make some heroes fall in love. Okay, Wi-Fi, the water twink. Wi-Fi, I've already decided none of these characters are straight. Wi-Fi experienced a temporal element when she was an infant that sent her into a far distant future. When she returned, all the electronics around her began talking to her. Most of her friends growing up have been machines, which she can talk to but has never bothered to learn how to use the normal way. Autistic confirmed. Water Twink needs to get the first guy. I agree. I'm going to send, let's see, Zirconia. Roxanne was a geologist studying, her name was Roxanne? Roxanne. She studied geology, studying alien rocks when they suddenly fused with her, giving her the ability to turn her body into diamond-hard crystal. Nigh invulnerable in her diamond state, she splits time between fighting crime, writing papers, and for the Journal of Extraterrestrial Geology, and working out. She's in it for the female or non-binary identifying cuties. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! We love it! We love it! This is a great suggestion. Thanks, Brian. Let's see. And this is available for free on Steam? That's crazy. There are way shittier games that they actually charge money for. Black Autistic Queen. So based. This is so based. Okay. Hey, maybe we can do a polycule. There's nothing, you know, seems pretty open. I love this character design. Okay, I'm gonna send Zirconia and Wi-Fi on a mission together. Nothing a little punching and smashing can't solve. Okay, first of all, the tutorial mission is a special guest is coming to help explain the missions to me. He said, bring 2 of my heroes along, drag and drop 2 heroes into the designated slots. I bet there'll be something to hack. Ship it! Hello, Professor L. They said a talking pug. I bet his name is like Pugsworth. My name's Pugsley. Close enough. As a former famed superhero, the Pugilist, the G is soft, despite my protest. The Pugilist? Pugilist. The G is soft despite my protest. I'm here to get your city-saving efforts started. As we see, I brought my 2 members. I see you brought 2 members of your team as requested. I like how they made her a woman with muscles and not like a woman with muscles. The regular skinny woman design with added bicep. Exactly. She beefy and canonically gay. I love it. I'm Wi-Fi, the hacker, and I'm Zirconia, the muscle. Pugilist is right. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's like a fighter, right? But I was trying to figure out, because he's saying the G is soft despite my protest, so I think in his head he wanted to be called the Pugilist, but it's Pugilist. It's a pleasure to meet you. My time is short, so let's jump into it, shall we? Yes, of course. The fine city is relatively safe, but as you know, problems do arise. When they do, the city relies on superhero teams such as yours to step in. Every night, your mission dispatch board will inform you of situations in the city. It is protocol to always send you heroes, for safety reasons. And hopefully, in my case, hooking up reasons. Your hero's abilities should be taken into consideration when you assess a situation. Their confidence, too. Aren't heroes confident all the time? Oh my goodness, no. Do you know how anxiety-ridden I was before my first battle with Vacuum Mall? No, but I can imagine. Anyway, your heroes are most likely to exhibit average confidence. Sometimes they'll feel very confident. And unfortunately, even the strongest hero can sometimes lack confidence. So their confidence will guarantee the outcome then? Well, I wish I could say that, but there are a few sure things in life. A hero's confidence only hints at the likelihood of the outcome. An overconfident hero can sometimes have their plan backfire, and one with little confidence might find the strength, especially with help from their partner. As soon after selecting your heroic pairing, you'll choose how they should act. For example, say I was an evil pug, bent on turning everyone on the earth into dogs with a special machine. Why would you do that? As punishment for the cruel creation of the pug. I love it. I absolutely love it. As punishment for the cruel creation of the pug breed. A breed that, before my powers developed, couldn't even go upstairs without assistance. It's so true. It's so true. Like fucking pugs. They're sin against humanity. They're sin against God. Like, pugs physically can't breathe properly because humans designed them to be cute instead of functional. Sorry, I'm getting carried away. How would the hero stop this? I guess try to hack your machine so it didn't work? Whenever I see people's plugs, I think it's literally a monster. No! They're always, like, hacking and breathing. Like, they literally are chronically asthmatic. Like, it's because they have a flattened face. They've done a little bit with cats too, not to the same degree, but one of my cats has like a fatter, flatter face, and it's cute, but she can't barely breathe. She's always like snorting and snoring. It's bad. I would charge and take you down. Those all sound like fair solutions. Now, Professor, how would you direct your team to proceed? Wi-Fi, hack, or Zirconia, charge in? Let's see. I think that Wi-Fi hacking the machine makes more sense. I'd probably tell Wi-Fi to hack into your machine so it never fired. Yeah, though wouldn't the world be better if we were all dogs? My hypothesis precisely. John agrees. John. I'm calling your name. You always want to interrupt, and then when I'm trying to call you, you don't want to say nothing.
What's up?
Do you agree that the world would be better if we were all dogs?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm listening to God of War music while I'm working.
Loser. Nerd. Loser. Dork. But your plan sounds good. However, what if my machine only understood K9? Oh, well, that would be a problem. Exactly. He always has something to say until I want him to. See, even an extremely good choice can backfire. Understood. Now, as your team members get to know each other better, they'll sometimes devise unique plans. They'll team up with my old boss, Reneglade, as my old boss, Reneglade, used to yell over his communicator. You may not always know what they'll do, but you need to trust them. So, redoing our earlier scenario, direct your heroes to team up. Team up! Well, I guess I could cause the device to malfunction, and while you were busy dealing with the distraction, I could charge in and take you down. Ah, a great example of teamwork. I'll have to keep this in mind. Your team seems more than ready to get started. Anyway, As your heroes do more than missions, I'm sure their teamwork, as your heroes do more missions, I'm sure their teamwork will improve. Some of them might even become great friends. Or more. It's possible, I suppose. But in addition to becoming great friends, heroes can also become injured or suspended. A plethora of other things that make it so they can't go on missions or exercises. Well, that's what insurance is for, right? Yes, and with some rest and time off, it will get them back on their feet in a day or so. I don't have many days, unfortunately. In addition to the injury report, you'll also receive a grade after the mission is completed. A grade? Like in school? Sort of. I can't seem to escape alphabetical judgment. If you do a fantastic job, you'll receive an A, or even an A+. If you successfully complete the mission, but one of your heroes is injured, you'll receive a B or a C. Finally, if you fail a mission, you'll get a D or an F. What, like a passing grade for failure? Well, if you fail without any of your heroes being injured, you'll receive a D. Less paperwork and insurance trouble for us to worry about. Right. I know what Bluey is. I've never personally seen it, but I know so many adults who are like such fans of Bluey, or like talk about how it's so cute and calming and they like it a lot. So I'm gonna have to check it out one of these days. Not really, but studies show that teams receive high marks that tend to get along better. So my team members will grow closer if they receive higher marks. Yes, at least that's what studies found. And remember, you're not the only team in the city. If there's a mission you can't do, don't fret. I'm sure another fine team like Professor J's will come to the recipe. Professor J? One final thing. After a mission, don't try to send the same heroes out again in one night. Even the strongest among us need to rest. Besides, it's a violation of Superhero Law 435. Now I'm off! I wish you and your team well in your city-saving endeavors, and don't be afraid to try new things. No team is perfect. Besides, it's not like all life on Earth hangs in the balance or anything, right? Right. Anyway, thanks for your help. We have to get back to work. I hope that dog ray isn't real. Shut up, Marvel fan. Honestly, people need to mind their business. There are so many good kids shows. If you like it, you like it. The report displays the mission's outcome. Our heroes' bonds have increased due to their time they've spent together. Since this wasn't an official mission, they'll still have time to go on others without violating the labor law. Yeah, let's work on their bonds. Autistic lesbian, butch lesbian, rock lady. I love it. No dates available. You wait in darkness. Okay. Dockyard. Let's see. The Underbaker is receiving a shipment of tainted pastries to help him create an army of zombified minions. He needs to be stopped before the desserts are disturbed to every eatery. Before the desserts are distributed to every eatery in the city. Okay, let's see. Let's team up with Water Twink and, this guy. Another half-baked scheme. Perfect. I'm starving. I love it. Our heroes arrive just as dock workers unload the Underbaker's nefarious goods. Once my putrid pastries are in every eatery in the city, I'll be the new king of Zombieville. Not so fast, Underbaker. Fucking bronies, man. Y'all saw my Pegasister history. I was deep in the Brony fandom at one point. Whew, the stories I could tell. So, you've come to stop me? Just when my plan was about to finish preheating. Unfortunately for you, it's almost dinner time, and every worker here will have a delicious treat from yours truly. It's true, all of the workers have pastries. Now that the Underbaker's goods are on the dock, it's time for a break. We have to stop him from eating those desserts. There's no time. I'll just take out the Underbaker. No one likes a wet pastry. Let's see. Do we want Night Gaunt to attack or Riptide to douse? Sorry, I got distracted by the chat. I don't have my brony stuff. Alright, anyway. Wet, make it wet. Alright, Riptide, douse. Sorry about ruining dessert. Riptide creates rain from bay water. I can't eat this. It's all soggy now. Yeah, smells like bay water. Nobody wants that. The dock workers begin tossing their soaked pastries into the trash. No! I'll gut you like the fish you are! I think you need some time in the freezer, buddy. Riptide freezes the Underbaker in place. Good job, Riptide. Thanks, Night Gaunt. You know, those pastries really do smell good, and I don't mind a little water. Riptide grabs one of the soggy pastries and takes a big bite. Riptide, stop! Riptide's eyes roll back into his head, and his skin becomes pale and ashen with a strange teal teeth. You fucking dumbass! Riptide, you fool! Why is he just standing there? Command me, Underbaker! Nobody says Twinks were smart. Hey, he's gonna sit still, look pretty. I'm so in love with these character designs, especially like the fact that he's got like a dorsal fin. That's so fucking cool. I guess it's a good thing the Underbaker is on ice for a while. I still can't believe he ate one of the desserts despite knowing they were dangerous. He must have been really hungry. Well, hopefully we can get that out of the system tomorrow. Success! A B! Well, hey, it works. Making it wet. We got a B, that's not bad. That definitely gets degrees. He's sick for one day, and the pastries were really dangerous to be around if you're hungry. Riptide spent some time in the hospital getting his stomach pumped, but at least he's mostly back to normal now. It'll be a long time before the Underbaker gets his hands inside oven mitts again. Hell yeah. He also talked about other fandom popular fanfics like Bubbles and My Little Dashie, and I was like, they made me cry man. And he was like, they made me cry manly tears. And at 13, and I at 13 said they're derivative and emotionally manipulative with no actual substance behind. Jeez. Hey, they bonded up really well. The water twink and the night guy. Okay, cool. Alright, let's do Uptown Superhero Day. The children's wing of the local hospital is having their weekly superhero day, but the scheduled heroes had to cancel. It looks like it's up to us to lift the children's spirits. Alright, let's bring this non-binary alien character into the mix. And yeah. Yeah, I feel like they'll make like a good. Oh my god, Snowdrop, yes! I was literally, when you were talking about derivative and manipulative, I was literally just thinking of Snowdrop, but specifically, I wasn't just thinking of Snowdrop, I was thinking of the version of Snowdrop that exists in My Little Pony Friendship is Witchcraft, where, y'all remember that? Where they like told the whole Snowdrop and like Jenny Nicholson is voicing Snowdrop and it's a whole I'm blind, you ass! Yes, snowblind, exactly. The MLP sad story animations need to be studied. Man, I periodically will go back and watch Jenny Nicholson's like retrospective on the Brony fandom because it's a fucking trip, man. It is crazy to revisit lost internet history. Oh my god. Our heroes are greeted by the gracious Nurse Reggie. Oh, I'm so glad you could make it. He looks like Drew Carey. And this really is the highlight of the week for some of our patients. Nurse Reggie brings out our heroes and excited children to the excited children. Sorry to keep everyone waiting, but our superheroes have arrived. The children cheer. I'm the princess of the night, so of course they run in fright. They run frightened and unsure, so let's heighten your allure. Oh god, the way that is imprinted into my brain. Her ideal rewrite. Yes, I love it. Current fandoms don't know how good they have it. I'm good. No, you're so right. You are so right. Like, perfect example is like, you know when that fucking discourse was happening? I know we've already talked about this a little bit, but when I was talking about shipping Shuri and Namor, and there was like people trying to start fucking discourse on my page about it and like clutching their pearls about it, and I'm like, bro, do you have any idea the days of like Tumblr and shit? Like, back on the Tumblr days, people would literally call you homophobic for not shipping incest. Like, you don't know how good you have it that you gotta be mad about, like, the Panther Princess being with the 100-year-old fish man. Like, it could get so much worse than this. So much more, like, morally reprehensible. And you're over here like, but he killed her mom. Like, bro. You have no idea the kind of absolutely fucking depraved ships that exist. As long as the immortal being is not going for high schoolers, this exactly. That's the only trope that I got a problem with. I always wanted my own brother, and soon he showed up at our door. Remember the reblog if you're not homophobic post, which was just endless shades of supernatural gifts. Yes. Like, seriously, somebody had a Wincest, they had like it was like a ship, rating thing, and they were like, I'm gonna do this filter until I rate a ship a 5 out of 10, and the first one was Drary, and they were like, oh god, I guess I'll give it a 5, and I don't want to go lower than that, and then the second one was Wincest, and she was like, okay, we're done. Alright, anyway, so, okay, we have Zale and Zirconia. Now, we only have time for one of you to show off your amazing abilities, so who will it be? Let's give Zale a chance to shine, because I haven't seen their abilities yet. You don't eat children, right? No? Why? Sorry, it's just last time we had an alien hero here. Never mind. I'm sure it was fine, but it was fine. She spat Billy back up, and his parents didn't even sue. So, go ahead and introduce yourself. Zale stands in the center of the room. Greetings, I am Zale. Are you an alien? Why, yes, I am. Yes, I remember that. They were like attacking their wives and shit. Oh my god, it was just deranged behavior. You guys remember the Snape wives? The Snape wives cult? Oh, the alien microaggressions, yes. What can you do? Well, I can fly. Zale floats above the ground. And I can emit beams of condensed entropic energy. Is that like Florida? You're thinking of tropic. It just means they have laser eyes. That's so cool! Shoot me with your lasers! No shooting the children with your lasers. Lasers! The children continue to chant. They want to see a laser light show. Can you blame them? I think that some of the Snape wives, I mean, it went pretty deep and troubling for it to all be for the lulz. I think there were some people that were truly entrenched in that world. Blast Zirconia. Sure, I guess. Wait, what? I'll admit the whoa! I'll admit the smallest fraction of my powers, Zirconia. Don't worry. Zale emits a thin red laser from their eyes. Zirconia flies around the room. Ha! That tickled. I liked it. Sorry, got a little carried away with the chanting. That, sure was something, right, kids? The children applaud excitedly. Shoot Billy next! I already got eaten once. Shoot Sarah instead. Sadly, our heroes have to go. Nurse Reggie quickly escorts Zale and Zirconia out of the ward. Also, I like that the nurse is a guy. You know, subtle rejection of gender roles there. You can shoot me with your lasers anytime you want, Zale. I'll keep that in mind. Oh, uh-oh. Whoop. Okay, but no more shooting teammates, even if there is chanting. Yay, we got an A! The hospital probably won't be asking Zale to come back anytime soon, but Nurse Reggie did report that the kids enjoyed meeting the alien who didn't want to eat them. Oh, they're bonding. Okay. There's 10 days left, still plenty of time to make love happen. Strange noises have been coming from the Old Town sewers, and the city municipal staff is too scared to investigate. Can't say the team is all that thrilled to go down there either. I know this isn't the most exciting mission, but we can't be picky right now. Sometimes courage isn't about staring death in the face. Sometimes it's about sewers. Rez can download a map to help us explore. Whatever's down there, we can smash it. Wi-Fi navigate or Zirconia smash. Let's play it smart. Wi-Fi navigate. So according to Rez, the path will lead us into the center of the Old Town sewer system. The OTSS is huge. All sorts of stuff was dumped down here. Why do you sound excited, Rez? A suspiciously deep squeak echoes through the sewer's tunnels. What was that? The squeaking gets louder and multiples. What could that be? Sounds like... I'm pretty sure there's a My Immortal... Isn't there a My Immortal adaptation on, like, Internet Historian's page or something? I know he's done other fanfics, like the Sonic one, but I think that there was one of those. Sounds like... Rats! Rez's light suddenly illuminates the red eyes and giant jaws of several dozen giant mutated rats. They begin to chase the two heroes. Who ships Draco and Hermione? I think that's even worse than Draco and Ginny. The guy that, like, abused her and called her slurs? Literal racial slurs? Like, what? Let's ship the Nazi with the, like... Well, some people would even suggest Jewish-coded character, like, you know, at the very least, definitely a marginalized person. Like, what? Hermione was so... You know what was even worse than Hermione, though? As bad as Hermione was? When people were shipping Snape with Hermione. Because I saw way too much of that. Way too much of that. And y'all sweating about some fucking Shuri and Namor. I saw Shuri Hermione. I mean, not Shuri Hermione. Hermione and Snape. Absolutely not. Yes! They were literally shipping her. They love shipping Hermione with oppressors. They love shipping Hermione with oppressors. When it wasn't fucking... the Draco ship was hugely popular, like I said. But there were also a disturbing number of people who shipped her with Snape. JK will never see heaven. Oh my god. Anyway, So Rez's light begins to illuminate, blah, blah, blah. They begin chasing the two heroes at an exit on the left. Thanks, Rez! Wi-Fi and Zirconia narrowly escape the sewer. That was close! Return to base. We will report this immediately. Hopefully the city can find the exterminator soon. Oh! How cool! First of all, can we just admire this fucking design? Look at her thick thighs! God, I love this. I love everything about it. Ready for coffee. Nice. Wi-Fi interview unlocked. Oh, okay. Let's look at some of the interviews. Wi-Fi experienced a temporal event when she was an infant that sent her into a far distant future. When she returned, all the electronics around her began talking to her. Most of her friends growing up have been machines, which she can talk to, but has never bothered to learn how to use the normal way. You remember when you first interviewed Wi-Fi days ago? It was definitely interesting. Oh, would you look at the time? It's flashback o'clock. Oh yeah, interview time. Let's do this. Let's see. Name? Nicole Case. Well, maybe I shouldn't have told you that just yet. Maybe I made that up. You don't know. Superhero name? Wi-Fi. Powers? I can talk to electronics. Well, everyone can do that. I can talk to my phone right now. Not like I can. I can talk to anything. Phones, computers, automated doors, anything with a microchip. And I can usually convince them to do what I want. Nothing better than finding a piece of media so queer and so validating, truly blissful. I'm gonna tell you something, man. Every single time that I come across like a game or a video game or like a TV show or a short or YouTube series, whatever, that just has like a bunch of unabashed queerness, I fucking love it. And it's seriously like all of the years that I repressed my own queerness, and now I'm just like hella overcompensating, but I fucking love it. Make it gay as can be. Make everything fucking gay. Make everything gay and make everything autistic or neurodivergent. How does that even work? I project this field. It's a machine singularity field. It makes electronics talk and have personalities and stuff when they're near me. That's useful. I know, right? It's the most useful. The usefulest. Usefulest? It's useful for, like, everything. Welcome to my TED Talk. Why you should have me on your team. It's just one slide. I can talk to electronics. Thank you for coming in. When do I start? Sure. Hey, Professor L's computer. What site does the professor go to most? It used to be Chonky, Cat Pics, Reddit, but now it's mostly superhero dating sites. Hey, that's private! Computer, stop telling her things. But she asked, my job is to respond to queries. Also, she's my best friend. We're going to do everything together. Besides, I'm worried about you. You have become obsessed with superheroes lately. Yes, more gay sci-fi and fantasy. Yes! Also, you know that there's like, not that there's a ton, not that George R. R. Martin's gay representation has ever been fantastic, but in the books there's considerably more gay rep than we got in the show of Game of Thrones and stuff, or like House of the Dragon. Like, one of Maegor's wives, he was in a, like, well, Maegor had 6 wives anyway, but at least one of his wives was also in, at least 2 of his wives were in love with each other, and like they fucked as much as he fucked them and stuff, and they had like a polycule thing going on. And another one of his wives had like a secret girlfriend. Yeah. Anyway, well, that's not creepy at all. It's not what it sounds like. Haha, sure. I am not interested in dating my boss, just FYI. I actually study superheroes and how they function in relationships, so there's nothing weird about this. Yeah, right. You expect me to believe that? Just ask the computer to read you my dissertation. Computer, read me the professor's dissertation. by showing that supernaturally enhanced individuals, hereafter called superheroes, when dealing with the extreme stress of their generally voluntary, often secondary profession, wherein the threat of death is a frequent occurrence, form attachments at an increased rate and enter in both physical and emotional relationships faster than non-superhero individuals. We will begin to demonstrate with a p-value of 0.3 there exists a consistent pattern of... Wi-Fi wakes back up. Oh, God, computer, stop! I believe! I don't know how you made superheroes hooking up all the time sound boring, but wow, you did it. Good job. Yeah, well, the thing about, it's like, if you read the books, like, you'll notice George R. R. Martin, it's not he does bury your gaze a lot. If you read his work in its totality, he tends to kill off partners after they've served their narrative purpose, no matter what their gender is. So it's not like he only does it to gay couples, but like it really seems like you see it in gay couples a lot. It would be nice if there were more gay couples in the Game of Thrones universe that where one of them didn't brutally die like almost immediately. It's like that's how he writes a lot of relationships, but still, it doesn't help that of the few gay relationships there are, there's like a brutal death almost every single time. I at least like that in the House of the Dragon, Laenor and his boyfriend, Laenor and Joffrey, they were cute. Neither of them were aggressively effeminate. Not that there's anything wrong with being effeminate, but that tends to be like the stereotype or whatever. Even though we only see them kind of briefly, you do understand their bond. And Laenor gets to escape. So that's nice to know that, like, at least one gay character got a semi-happy ending. He got to move away before all the bullshit happened. Because all he wanted to do was explore and fuck his dudes anyway. Just a few more questions. Yeah, the whole scene with Littlefinger, all of the sex scenes that happened before, like, season 6, when literally one of the reasons that you don't see as many, like, sex scenes and gratuitous nudity after, like, season 5, is because the women of the show literally banded together and basically told the directors, or the writers, that they did not want to do those anymore. They were just tired of it. They literally were just like, we're not going to film this shit anymore. And they ended up, you notice that there's a significant cutback on, like, gratuitous nudity and shit like that. The writers also had a lot of extra rape scenes that they put in for no reason that weren't in the books or didn't go down that way in the books for reasons that I don't understand. Just a few more questions. Why join a team? How'd you get your power? The real reason for the team. Let's see. So why'd you want to join a superhero team? Well, I was part of a duo before, and I liked that better than solo work. I'm not great at punching and kicking. I can hack a ray gun, but there's not much I can do about meat guns. Get it? Like muscles, guns. Besides, it's more fun being on a team. Yeah, now the trauma that women go through is childbirth, which is also hard to watch, but at least they're not getting raped all the time. Yeah, don't get me started on how the show handled every black character, especially Missandei. God, every time I think of Missandei, I get so fucking mad. They really killed her just so Dany could get real mad. Yeah, the sex and SA scenes are pretty bad, especially in the first, like, 4 seasons, which, other than that, are probably the best written seasons. So it's, like, it's kind of bad because it's, like, the good written seasons have a lot of gratuitous SA, and then the badly written seasons have less of that, but they're badly written and less enjoyable to watch, so it's like, ugh. Craster's Keep was the worst. Oh my god. I was literally watching that scene like this. I was like, when is it over? Oh my god. Like, I want to know what happens story-wise, but I do not want to see this. It's so fucking gross. Like, that Craster's Keep was bad enough like at the beginning with Craster and all of his daughter wives, but then after some of those like rogue Night's Watch people took over and were just like raping them, like, oh my god, it was awful. Oh yeah, and health benefits. How did you get your power? I fell through a space-time rift as a baby. Someone on the other end upgraded me and sent me back. Not sure if they were helping or trolling, to be honest. Okay, there's one more thing to ask. No, yeah, no, that's totally valid. That's totally valid. Like I said, some of it was legit hard to watch. Because, like, I'm not a prude either, but like somebody said, it's like, you know, it's fantasy. You don't have to put that shit in there to such a graphic, voyeuristic degree when it's not necessary. Like I said, a lot of times in the show it was worse than the books. I mean, don't get me wrong, fucked up shit happens in the books, but it, you know, there's something different about seeing it, and like, they were just so gratuitous with a lot of it. Like I said, some of those scenes they put in there, like Jaime raping Cersei next to Joffrey's body, or Ramsay raping Sansa on their wedding night, that didn't even fucking happen in the books. Sansa didn't even marry Ramsay in the books, and Cersei and Jaime, I think they did have sex next to Joffrey, but it was consensual. Like, why do that? Why would you do that? And then they had after the Cersei scene, they had the nerve to say, well, we didn't mean to make it seem like a rape scene. I'm like, well, that's what you fucking did. Like, what do you think it means when someone is aggressively grabbing somebody else while they're saying no and stop the whole time? What did you think you were doing? Like, oh my god, incompetence. One of the reasons that House of the Dragon is better, I am quite sure, is because there's more women on the writing team. Because there were some men with some absolutely fucked concepts of like consent and sexual encounters, and they put their female actors through so much. Let's see. One more thing I want to ask: strengths, weaknesses, emergency contact. Emergency contact. Oh, yeah, I guess witching hour, but only if I'm like dying or if I've had my memories wiped or something. Yeah, exactly. Her saying stop and him saying, well, I don't care, and she's like fighting him off. I'm like, what the fuck? And like I said, the fact that they had the audacity, like when people call that out later, they were like, oh, oops, we didn't realize it read like a rape scene. Like, what? And then they didn't have a good explanation for putting Sansa through that at all. They were just like, Ramsay's bad. And also, they didn't even as if the Sansa gratuitous essay scene wasn't bad enough, the fact that they didn't even center Sansa, they centered Theon's reaction to it. Like, what a weird choice. What a weird, gross fucking choice. Oh, well, busting out the classics, huh? Well, my biggest strength is my professionalism. My biggest weakness is I care too much about my job. Oh, okay, don't give me that look. I mean, besides the super hiker part, I guess my biggest strength is that I'm a good listener? Yeah, let's go with that. I don't really know if it's a weakness, but there's nothing to hack. But if there's nothing to hack, I'm basically a civilian. It's worse when there's a big machine that looks all hackable but doesn't have any electronics. Why would you make a machine without electronics? It's ridiculous. Oh, but they said it made Sansa stronger. Yeah. Oh, and not only, what is it? Glytis said, trauma only makes you stronger if you're a woman, according to the Game of Thrones writers, because she gets to tell the Hound that it's cool that she got raped because it made her stronger. Meanwhile, they have the men laugh at Gendry saying that he was SA'd by Melisande, which he was, and they literally were like, why are you complaining about it? She's really hot. I'm like, oh, gross. Wow, that's icky. And also, they were like, what was that other thing? They were like, oh yeah, with Theon just stopped being a character after like season 7. It was just sort of just following everybody around, and it was just a plot device, and he's been through so much trauma, but he's weaker for it. I don't know, it's so weird and bad. Yes. I said, make me my burrito, and I said I won't do it. You know what happens when you eat beans. Don't make me use the buttons. Psh, like you know how. Oh, no. I mean, Game of Thrones did get popular, but I'm afraid if you really delve into, like, the fantasy sci-fi realm, SA is a very popular theme that's been around for a long, long time in fantasy literature. It didn't start with Game of Thrones. Let's find out some more about, Zale. You remember when we first interviewed Zale days ago. It was definitely interesting. Oh, would you look at the time? It's flashback clock. Hello, I'm here for the interview. The alien shakes hands awkwardly but enthusiastically, like they only learned about shaking hands a few minutes ago. Well, let's get started. The darker tone on every, yeah, I suppose it became more prevalent. Yeah, yeah, I like those stories too. The classic fantasy. The way people respond to Sansa is sus. The way Sansa was written is sus. There's a lot of problems I have with the way that character was handled in the later seasons. But I agree, they gave her way too much shit compared to other characters that do very similar things. I mean, I think that Dany is 10 times more annoying than Sansa. Like, I didn't understand anybody who wasn't on Sansa's side when she was facing off with, like, Dany or whatever, because I'm like, Sansa has every reason to have some serious questions about this girl just coming in from out of fucking nowhere and being like, and also her dad murdered Sansa's grandfather and uncle. So, like, she's got every reason to be highly suspicious of this random Targaryen lady who flies in with a bunch of dragons and says, I'm taking over your land now. Like, I don't understand why people acted like she was the one who was out of line for not immediately being like, oh, yes, I'm so happy that Dany's here. Okay, superhero name? I'll just use Zale. Maintaining a secret identity seems unrealistic given my appearance. Powers? Flight, and projecting energy from my eyes. Laser eyes? That's cool. Everyone keeps saying that. They're not lasers. They're beams of condensed entropic energy. While they do emit a bright light, that is merely a side effect. Sounds like laser eyes. Very well. So, you're an alien? Yes, that's correct. My home is several million light years away in a dark galaxy your people have yet to discover. Of course, to me, you are the aliens. How'd you end up on Earth? I was exiled. Though by then I had mostly left anyway. You could say it was a mutual exile. So why do you want to join a team? People sometimes react. Also, every world that Sansa has met is literally tortured. Exactly! I mean, seriously. Like, everybody. It made so much sense for her to be highly not feeling Dany's takeover. That was wild. People sometimes react irrationally when I try to help them. I think it would help to have a human by my side. It would be reassuring. You're a big old cabbage? I sense a temporal possibility disturbance, but I can't identify its neighbor. Its nature. There's something you can't tell me. Yes. Then I'll simply have to trust you. Almost done here. Pronouns? They, them is acceptable. Honestly, I find our planet's obsession with enforcing a gender binary where one doesn't need to exist rather baffling. I'm glad some humans see reason. Ah, we love it! What emergency contact should I put down? Do you have an emergency contact? Contacting anyone who knows anything about my physiology using your primitive tools would take so long your son would swallow your planet before the message could reach its destination. Also, yeah, not only was Jean wary of Danny, and that was okay, but what wasn't okay was how unwary he became for, like, immediately for no apparent reason. Like, I was so over them being like, oh, actually, she's McQueen. Like, he was reasonably wary of her at first, and then after a few episodes, he was like, she McQueen, your dragon died, she McQueen. Like, and then that's all he said for the rest of the series. Like, oh, wow, I remember when John was a character who did things and had a conscience. Yeah, exactly. I just think that there's a lot of reasons not to trust her, and I don't really like Danny. I've gone on record as saying that I think that her character gives very much white savior vibes, heavy, and to me, I don't know. There's a very specific correlation between white female fans of Danny and like Taylor Swift stans. Like, I don't know, if I see a black person and they're hyping Danny up, like, whatever, I don't think too much of it, but for some reason, if I see a white lady who's like super super into Danny, I immediately get Swiftie vibes and I get a little scared. I mean, that awful scene where she's like being held up in the center of a bunch of brown skinned people, and they're holding her up like she's a goddess and calling her mother, like, horrible, awful, very bad. Like, I don't know what they thought they were doing with that. The fucking visuals and the way it became a meme where it's like what every white woman thinks she does after she posts a black square on Instagram. It's like she's being lifted up by hordes of brown people. Also, let's talk about how George R. R. Martin handles non-white characters. It's not great in the books, it's really bad in the show. Hello, are you a sentient being? Ruff! I understand. I will keep your secret safe. Okay. Let's just do one more mission. This might not go well. You know what? Yeah, the Dothraki. Oh boy, the Dothraki were something else. They were something else. Yeah, and like Misa is a cool word, but what's interesting is another, like, this is just like another kind of random complaint, but like how they have Tyrion and Varys have the conversation about what Misa means. Or no, like where Varys is like, Misa means mother in Old Valyrian, which isn't true. It means mother in Old Giscari, or Giscari, which is another like language from Old Valyria. And the reason that's confirmed when Missandei actually translates it at some point to Dany, I think. Because it's really weird, because Dany asks, what does that mean? And if it was in Valyrian, then Dany would know what it meant, because Dany spoke fluent Valyrian, which I think they forgot sometimes for some reason. So, like, Dany would not be like, what is this Valyrian word? Especially a basic-ass word like mother. She speaks Valyrian. So she has to have Missandei translate it, because it's not in Valyrian, it's in Old Giscari. But then Varys, one of the smartest characters in the show, and talking to Tyrion, another smart character, both of whom know basic Valyrian, and they're like, oh, it means mother. And Valyrian. No, it doesn't. It means it in Giscari. That's a different language. That's like saying, oh, this word, like some word in Frisian means the same thing in English just because Frese and English have the same, like, root language. Like, no, that's not how it works. Sorry, I got my language nerd vibes going again. For a monster relatively small, I think I can fight it. I could try to reason with it. They'll try communicating. I will talk to this creature. You think you can understand? I believe so. Zale flies up to meet the monster face to giant face. Please stop destroying these ships. Monster tilts its head like a confused puppy. Then it roars, covering Zale in kaiju spit. Sounds pretty angry, Zale. I'm not sure of that. The roar seemed more like infantile babbling. I believe this creature may be very young. Suddenly the creature grasps Zale in its hand. It laughs adorably as it smashes Zale into the water and makes them fly around like a jet. It makes adorable flying sounds with its mouth. Oh, it's so cute and life-threatening. This is going nowhere! He blasts the creature's hands with his eye beams. It lets out a startled yell and throws Zale into the water. Its eyes fill up with tears, its lips quiver. Then with a piercing wail, it runs away. Nicely done! Unfortunately, as the monster flees, it displaces enough water to send massive tidal waves right at the docks. Yo, I mean, coming up with a conlang is such an impressive thing to do. Especially the fact that there were multiple conlangs in Game of Thrones, and the actors really had to learn how to speak them. It's very cool. The ships crash into docks. Most of the ships and several warehouses are destroyed. Zale lies next to one of the steps. Their eyes twitch, letting loose small sparks of entropic energy. At least I scared it off. Are you alright, Night Gaunt? I think so. Once I get this water out of my lungs. You two need medical attention. Let's get back to base. Oh, that was an F. Well, at least they bonded a little, but that did not go well at all. Hello, hi, hello! I'm here for the job interview! For the superhero gig? Is this just your basement? It looks like it's just your basement. This is a paying gig, right? Because I kind of need a paying gig. I don't do superhero for exposure. Oh, no. No way. There's a stipend. Okay, cool. Very cool. Great. Let's do this then. Oh, and I use he, him pronouns, just so you know. Got it. What are your pronouns? He, him. Thanks for asking. Cool. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, I've thought about doing conlang too, but oh my goodness, it is hard. There's a couple of like websites and resources that are designed to help you make one. I don't know what any of them are called, of course, but I know they exist. Cool. Thanks for letting me know. Let's do this for real this time. Unless you want to just hire me on the spot. Just kidding. Just kidding. Oh, only kind of kidding. Okay, I'll stop talking now. Sorry. ADHD. I'm diagnosing it now. Name? Cody Price. Need to see my ID? I just got a new ID. This is a new design. It looks really nice. I kept putting off getting it, but when I finally did, it's great. Superhero name. Riptide. Pretty cool, right? I was also considering Undertow and High Tide. But Undertow is too cool to say and doesn't sound too hard to say and doesn't sound as cool as Riptide. And High Tide was cool, but then I thought, what if people think it's because I get high all the time? I don't get high all the time. I didn't think you did. At least not when I'm working. Am I messing this up? Can I start over? I just really want this job. You're doing fine. Nothing to worry about. Sure there is. Like, what if I don't get this job? What if I just got fired from my last job and I really need this job, hypothetically speaking? What if I can't ever find another job? What if I have to turn into a supervillain to survive? You should hire me so I don't turn into a supervillain. The look on your face. That was a joke. I probably shouldn't have made that joke, huh? Can you just forget I said that? Awesome. I knew we could count on you. Oh yeah, finally getting to the good stuff. Okay, I have this sweet shark fin on my head. It looks awesome. 2, I have shark teeth, so I could probably bite someone real good. I don't actually bite, but I could. They're pretty intimidating. But that's kind of cute, right? And 3, I can control water. I can freeze it. I can make it punch people. I can give myself a gorgeous new watery hairstyle every day. It's actually really hard to get it looking this good. I'm just saying, you should probably be a little impressed. 4, I make a really mean cup of coffee. Sometimes it's literally mean. That's how I got fired from my barista job. Should I stop bringing that up? I should stop bringing that up. I'm just gonna write down controls water. Yeah, that's what you should write down, and probably what I should have said. That's my 5th power, talking too much. It happens when I get nervous, or manic, or excited, which isn't necessarily manic, but it can be hard to tell apart sometimes. And I'm stopping now. Okay, just a few more questions. How'd you get your powers? The usual way. Bitten by a radioactive shark. Got shark powers. And water powers. I don't know, maybe the water was also radioactive? Can you get bitten by radioactive water? Listen, I don't know how stuff works. I don't even go swimming normally. The one time I let my friends Tommy into it, and bam! Radioactive shark attack. Bipolar king. We love it. Why join a team? You said there was a stipend? So that means there's some money in it. I need that money for feeding myself. And the ad said there were free snacks, which I also need for feeding myself. Oh yeah, and helping people sounds good. Punching bad guys and stuff. I probably should be using these powers for good. I mean, I would have, but I've had a bunch of stuff to do with, and... well, I'm doing it now. I'm gonna help people. Yeah. I want to tell you the real reason I'm starting a superhero team. Okay? Little ominous there. I started this team because I ate a muffin. Okay. Sure, there's worse ways to get inspired. No, you don't understand. It was a blueberry muffin. Ooh, spooky. That's kind of muffin, though, so that's alright. Never mind. Dang, now I want a muffin. I'm almost there, just a few things to ask me. What would you say your biggest strengths and weaknesses? Oh, okay, wait. I read about this interview question. I had an answer prepared and everything, I swear. Crap. Oh, I forgot. It's okay to just be honest. That sounds like a bad plan, but okay, I guess. Well, I got powers, so that's the strength. And I'm a fast thinker. Okay, maybe not in interviews, but like in superhero situations. My only weakness is dehumidifiers. Is that a strength? Well, for real though, I promise I can get the job done with style. You're new to superheroing, are you? I got lots of experience. From, like, watching TV. I'm reading comics. How hard can it be? I save the civilians, I water punch the bad guys, everyone loves me, the end. I promise I'm a fast learner. I need emergency contact for the insurance forms. John Price. That's my dad. He knows I'm trying to do the superhero thing, so you don't have to keep anything a secret from him. Well, you're hired. Yes! I knew it! I totally kicked this interview's butt! He said, why does the service here suck so much? He made the coffee say, why do you suck so much? I love him too. I love all of these characters so much. They're great. I love them. I want to hold and protect them. I want to write fics about them. I love them so much. Hi, Pugsley. Or should I call you the pugilist? Those days are long behind me. Very well, Pugsley it is. So, what can I help you with? I'm finding that my heroes work okay together, but is there a good way to get them to fall in love? That's a very peculiar goal, but it happened to Lord Beast and Lady Vertigo. Dog rest her soul. So I suppose it can happen to your heroes. Now, your hindquarters lack the technology to simulate missions. So the best thing would... Headquarters? Why would it be hindquarters? What the fuck? Headquarters? Rip. Now, your headquarters lack the technology to simulate missions, so the next best thing would probably be dates. Dates? Yes, during the day, before going on missions. Set up a date for your heroes when they think they are ready to go to the next level. Next level? Yeah, right now your heroes most likely to see their teammates as well. Just that, coworkers. Eventually they'll become friends, and if you're lucky, something more. I'm gonna need plenty of luck in this case. So what do you recommend? Getting coffee, going for a walk in the park, anything that'll help them get to know each other better. What if they don't want to go? Resistance is common, but tell them it's time and a half or something. Rather devious, but perfect. But what if they aren't compatible? Oh, maybe date isn't the best word. Maybe bonding exercise, as our former team leader Renegade called them, would be better. Overall, you're cultivating superhero friendships. Love, romantic or platonic, is nothing more than an extremely powerful friendship, right? If you say so. Though I know I often speak about trusting your heroes, you should stay in contact during these bonding exercises. Isn't that intrusive? A little, but imagine you're a superhero matchmaker of sorts. I remember when when Renegade sent Lord Beast and Lady Vertigo on their bonding exercise unmonitored. The talking pug begins to laugh. What's so funny? She dropped Lord Beast from orbit. That sounds horrifying. Well, he shouldn't have kept boasting about how he always lands on his feet like a cat. Did he? Yes, but every bone in his feet was shattered, and he was out of commission for 2 weeks. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is that you should monitor these days. Even the most powerful heroes can be weak in the ways of love and friendship. Sometimes they need a little advice and nudges in the right direction. And if the nudges are wrong, well, building a foundation is important. Even if the day goes poorly, they'll grow closer after getting to know each other a little. And if the day goes very well, they'll go closer faster. Sounds simple enough. I'll try sending some of my team on bonding exercises, and I'll listen if they need some advice. Oh, and like with missions, don't try sending the same hero on multiple dates. They need some time to think about the exercise for it to stick. Doing so is also a violation of Labor Law 435. Understood. Perfect. Any questions? Whatever happened to Lady Vertigo and Lord Beast? Oh, they eventually married. A love tragically cut short by Lady Vertigo's untimely death. Of course. Otherwise, they probably could have taken care of Gehiron for me. I was the best animal at their wedding. Best animal? Yes. Anyway, I must be off. Good luck. With playing Superhero Matchmaker, Professor. I could go for a drink. Dating time! God, her smile is going to kill me. No, her walk already killed me. Hi! Hey, you. Oh no, her voice. Her voice is too sweet. Everything about her is just perfect and cute and hot. Ew. You stay away. You stay out of my gay romance. Icky boy. Oh, never mind. It is. Okay, no, oops. they do like each other. Okay, I was thrown off because the design is completely different. So I used the wrong voice for all of that. Alright, ignore all of that. That was Zirconia. She's just in a different design, and I'm dumb. For some reason I thought it was like a barista or something. I don't know why. Anyway, yay! Okay, gayness. You've seen... Shut up. You've seen my... Okay. Alright, it's time. You've seen my diamond form. Now it's time for my flirting form. And it looks just like my regular form, except it's even more impossible to resist. You don't... Wait, do you... You got... Did she say something? Okay. You got this. Oh, right. I'm talking to her. Okay. All right. Okay. Ignore the last 10 minutes. We're going to reset. This is Zirconia, and she's on a date with the Wi-Fi girl, and I am the person who's sending them on a mission. Edible's kicking in, and I'm losing focus. All right. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Thanks, Zell. There we go. You look so cute after your costume. Oh gosh, no. What are you talking about? I'm a mess today. I shouldn't even be out in public like this. You look amazing. Aw, thanks. You look great too, of course. We're cranoing? Cyranoing? What does that mean? The poet? Oh, in the play, there's a scene where he's trying to impress a girl, so another guy is feeding him lines from behind him. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't get the literary reference. Oh my god! Ah! Alright, anyway. Alright. You look amazing. Oh, thanks. You look great too, of course. I like it when I get to see your face. Not that your mask looks bad. It looks good. Yes! I didn't know that's where it came from. How interesting. Because, yes, I've definitely seen at least a couple of Disney Channel shows where, like, somebody was giving them earpieces or whatever. Oh, man, she's so pretty and cool. I can't believe how pretty and cool she is. Oh, they like each other! I should not. I look like such a mess and she's so nice pretending I don't. She's hitting on you. No, she's just being nice. She called you cute. Women call you the cute all the time. It doesn't mean anything. Girl, no! It's nice to be able to just sit and talk, huh? You know how, without anything blowing up or a swarm of ninjas to fight off. Yeah, it definitely is. I'm pretty sure I'm allergic to ninjas. I always end up in... God, I'm dehydrated. I always end up with a runny nose. And also, I'm not good at fighting, so that doesn't help. I could show you a few moves, if you're not afraid to get a little more physical. Oh, Zirconia, you bad girl. Oh man, would you? That would be really helpful. I don't think she's getting it. I need to be more obvious. So, are you seeing anyone right now? Me? No. I haven't dated in a while, actually. My last relationship ended kind of badly. That might explain things. How long ago? Over a year. Okay, that doesn't explain it. Maybe she's straight? Usually I can tell, but I've got a serious case of wishful thinking going on right now. Ooh. Who did the breaking up? You were the guy. I can't imagine anyone breaking up with you, but then again, the stupidity of men never ceases to amaze. I like it. We're planting the seeds. We're trying to be subtle. We're trying to get the info. I respect it. Oh, it wasn't a guy. It was a girl. Another hero, actually. Witching Hour. Oh, that's who she said to be her emergency contact, but only if it was really, really an emergency. Okay. A little bit of a situationship, perhaps? Ha! So she's not straight. There's still hope. Witching Hour? I think I know her. C-grade hero at best. You're way too good for her. Now I know you're just being nice. She's gorgeous and has incredible powers. She's really amazing. I think you're amazing, and you need to stop selling yourself short. Aw, thanks. I do try not to, but then I get nervous. You don't have to be nervous around me. I don't bite. Unless you like that, of course. I've never had a date go this well. Yeah, right. Just grind me to dust with your diamond teeth. Ooh! Ooh! Okay. I think she thinks I'm joking. Be more direct. Oh no, no, it's going badly! Oh no, I'm fucking up! No! Can I restart? I think I might actually have a crush on her. Oh, VP badass. I used to talk to her all the time. You used to talk to her? Like you picked the dialogue choices? Ew, no, that sounds so boring. Like, I could actually talk to her. That's how video games react to my power. They're both so fucking like, whoosh, whoosh, like, fucking kiss. That sounds like a lot. Most of my friends growing up are games. Anyway, I used to want to be just like her. I could help with that. Eventually, I realized I wanted to make out with her. High school was a confusing time. I could definitely help with that. Stop it! You're ridiculous! Girl, if you don't fucking... if y'all don't get a fucking clue! What about you? Do you play games? No, my father never let me play games when I was a kid. By the time he was gone, I was already pretty into rocks and lifting weights. And girls. Definitely girls. They took up most of my time.
She could not lay on anymore.
I know, it's like, Jesus. I'd play some games with you. I'd play some games with you, though, if they were two-player. They don't even have to be video games. Oh my god, she's autistic. You're gonna have to be direct. I like you. Romantically, I'm trying to get up in that pussy. So please, like, you just gotta get to it. Oh, like board games? I love board games. I can bring some to the base. And like, something to do while we're waiting for missions to come in. Oh my god. I'm kidding. She wants to diamond smash. She wants you. We know you have a diamond strap on. There's no plausible way that you don't. She's trying to get that diamond D. I promise you. Okay, time to shine or shut up. Nicole, what up? Would you like it if I kissed you? Oh! Oh! Oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening. Don't make it weird, don't make it weird, don't make it weird. Yeah, of course! I think it's ridiculous that people get so weird about kisses between friends in our culture. Oh my god! Oh my god! Girl! 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 No! 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 Oh my god! Kisses between friends. Oh god! Wi-Fi! I'm very European. Oh my god, no! Okay. Oh god! That hurts so bad! Can I restart? I'm so mad at how this went! Oh my god! Oh no, I think I made it weird. You dummies! Oh my god, look at them! Oh no, my heart is hurting! Oh, please tell me we get another chance. Oh god, that went so badly! Oh god, I'm so upset! Jesus! Oh. Oh. Oh, God.
Jai Courtney. Jai Courtney.
J-A-I. That was successful? Exactly! What? How do we measure success? I'm so upset! Ah! We better have a chance to redeem that or I'm gonna be so upset. Can I see them on another date? Or another, mission? You know what? I'll put a hold on that. Let's see how these two go. No, they don't hate each other. I mean, yeah, it wasn't like it went badly in terms of them, like, disliking each other, but I want either of them to think, oh no, we're weird. Like, they both think the other one wants them to just be friends. It's like, just talk to each No, you've got it all wrong. Okay, the heroes follow a trail of unconscious soldiers to a door marked Oral Research Center. Inside, the instrumentalist holds a tuba. Yes, this is free. Isn't it crazy? It's all free on Steam. This is so good. Like, I don't even like dating sims that much, but this is so good. Well, this seems rather ordinary. I'm not convinced it's a weapon at all. There he is. What should we do? Maybe there's an electric instrument I can turn against him. I'll challenge him with my own music school skills. Okay, she runs inside. Riptide doesn't think it's a good idea. He follows her. Time to turn up the volume. Really? I was thinking it was time I turned it up. I've got a new sound I want you to try. You two have front row tickets. Tank, talk, hack. Is this guy being a brass hole Wi-Fi? A tuba-sized one, yeah. Think you can stop him? Of course. But I can't pluck my own strings. Don't worry, you don't actually need to know how to play. Just play as fast as you can and I'll handle the rest. I mean, just the way the characters are designed. Like, did you see that? Like, their fucking sizes? Oh my god, I love it. Wi-Fi grabs the electric guitar. She's so cool. She looks so cool. An electric guitar? How crude. The instrumentalist blows into the tuba just as Wi-Fi begins to strum. The two sounds smash into each other and cancel each other out. Faster, Wi-Fi! I'm trying! Hero and villain break out into a sweat as the ultimate battle of the bands rages. Here's my chance! Splish, splash, ploosh! When the instrumentalist is distracted, Riptide attacks. He's so focused on the music, he doesn't even see it coming. The instrumentalist lies on the floor, unconscious. Nice playing, Wi-Fi. Thanks for the save, Riptide. I'm not sure how much longer I gotta keep that up. My fingers are killing me. There's the box of picks right next to me. Oh, well, I didn't really have time to look. Nice job with the instrumentalist, Wi-Fi. Thanks. When we get back to base, I'm going to soak my fingers in a bowl of ice. I can just freeze them now if you want. Riptide surrounds Wi-Fi's fingertips in water and freezes them. Ow! Now they feel frostbitten. Yeah, the picking isn't what hurts, it's the holding this, it's the thing you do with your left hand that hurts. Oh, so we got a B because dumbass fucking Riptide froze her fingers. Okay, let's put these two out again. Have a battle Battle, battle, battle of the bands. Me and you, you and me. Why don't we do this together? We don't have to be one and the same thing. Oh, what's so wrong with a little competition? Are you afraid of failing the audition? Battle, we're gonna win it. Let's have a battle, battle of the bands. Let's have a battle, we'll go all in it. Let's have a battle, 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 battle of the bands. I'll be right back with you guys. You're gonna make ramen with egg and eat it. Nice. All right. Our heroes arrive at the scene. As expected, the police are already there. Less expected, the culprits have already been apprehended, and the hostages are sitting on the curb, wrapped up in blankets and sipping coffee from styrofoam cups. Looks like the situation's already handled. So we get a night off, right? I definitely put us in for this assignment. Wait, is that another superhero team? Did they snipe our assignment? Is that even allowed? Night Gaunt, investigate. I do not trust Riptide to investigate. He's a fucking dumbass. He's cute, but he's a dumbass. Who are you? A hero dressed in the most blindingly white suit greets our heroes. My name is Dayflaunt, the brightest hero you'll ever meet. And this is my partner, Dryrot. Now, tell me your names and then we'll be friends. I'm Night Gaunt. This is my partner, Riptide. Well, aren't you just a shadowy pile of broodingness? The hero disappears in a flash of light, then reappears again in front of Night Gaunt. You gotta turn that frown upside down, friendo. I hate him. The hero's shining light dissipates Night Gaunt's shadow. Ugh, so bright. Dayflaunt hands Night Gaunt a greeting card that also says, turn that frown upside down. He signed the card and drew a little smiling sun. Do you just have these ready to go? Of course! What better way to calm a panicked civilian? Mr. Peanut Butter vibes, very much so. I had to leave that to the police. With that attitude, I'm not surprised. You need to lighten up. That kind of goes against my whole angle. Could you just be bright, further away? You're kind of giving me a headache. Suddenly, your voice cuts through the communicator's channel. Is that someone from Professor Loser's team? Hey, that's not what the L stands for. Might as well. I mean, losing is what you're good at. We're bad at losing because we win most of the time. Who are you supposed to be anyway? I'm Professor J, leader of the River Times #1 up-and-coming local super team. What is your team again? What number is your team again? Oh, wait, you weren't even listed. I'm giving him the voice of, William P. Fancy Son from band class. The Bubble Ball. Does the J stand for jerk? No, I just picked a cool letter. I don't even have a PhD, but nobody questions you if you run a superhero team. I can't believe you wasted your grant on this business. How do you know about that? All the team leaders know you can't hide anything from the seer, and you know how much she likes to gossip after a few drinks. Oh, wait, maybe you don't, because you're not invited. Right. Okay, well, whatever. That's your loss. Not mine, yours. I don't even care. Oh, yeah, that's exactly what people who don't care say. Why are you even here, Professor Jerkface? This was my mission. Yeah, but my superior team was already in the area and there were hostages involved. I figured I'd save your team the guilt of messing up horribly and getting a bunch of civvies de-lived. My team would have done just fine. The only thing you're more superior at is being a jerk. You've already called me a jerk twice, loser. That all you got? All right, that's enough. Whoa, they're fighting like arch-nemesises. Arch-nemesi? He's not my arch-nemesis. I don't even know him. That's because I don't hang out with losers. All this negativity isn't good for anyone, professors. What matters is the hostages are safe. I guess. I suppose. Works for me. So, Night Friend, what's the deal with you and your partner? We only just started working together. Well, I'm sure that with time you'll learn to work together, and you'll be ready to take on a serious mission, like this one. Maybe even in a year or two if you work really hard. I know you can do it. I believe in you. Let's just go, Riptide, before I eclipse this fool. Oh, and Night Friend, try to smile more. Dave Flaunt shines brightly as he says the word smile. Ah, my eyes! Are you okay? Oh no, sorry, I sometimes forget my own brightness. I'm not used to darkness-powered heroes. Have you thought about maybe changing themes? Man, I hate this guy. Return to base. Night Gaunt, back to base. Get Night Gaunt back to base, Riptide. We'll put him in a nice dark corner to recover. And I'm going to report this Professor Jerk. Yeah, good luck with that, Professor Loser. An F? Sam was born as part of a top-secret genetically engineered assassin program at a mysterious facility called The Workshop. It was destroyed by Lexica and her Judgment League, and he became her sidekick for a while, but that was a long time ago. I hated Dave Flaunt very much, as did I. As did I. Let's learn a little bit more about Night Gaunt. Let's get this over with. Name? Night Gaunt. No, your real name. You don't need to know that. It's for insurance purposes. Fine. Sam Feng. That's the name I took, and that's the one you're getting. I already told you, it's Night Gaunt, like the monster. Shadow form. I can disappear completely in any shadow. Dark sense. I can feel what my opponent will do in a fight. Intimidation factor. Is that like a field or telepathy? No, I'm just really scary. Especially at night, in the dark. So not really a power per se, just like an aesthetic. It's not just an aesthetic. It's a strategy, and not everyone can pull it off. Okay, okay. Don't patronize me. Okay, just a few more questions. How'd you get your powers? I was a genetic experiment at a secret shadow ops facility called The Workshop. They trained me to be an assassin from birth. Eventually, Lexica and her Judgment League shut it down. Wow, you know Lexica? She's like the best superhero there is, and a trans icon, and a philanthropist. I'm kind of a huge fan. I once saw her summon a Cthulhu to fight off a sea giant. I mean, it was kind of a small Cthulhu, but still really cool. You could say that I know her. I was her sidekick for a while, but not anymore. And no, I don't want to talk about it. So why do you want to join a superhero team? I don't. I work better alone. Then why are you even here? I'm not invulnerable. I still get hurt. I still need to go to the doctor. I need insurance, and it's a lot easier to get if you're on a team. I can't afford to pay on any monthly installment plans at the hospital. To go on any more monthly installment plans at the hospital. I'm living off ramen as it is. Which, by the way, does not help your body heal. At all. That's not the best reason. Yeah, well, it's the one I got. You want inspiring speeches, go to Super Scout. Take it or leave it. I'm not here to beg. Okay, just a few more things to ask. Strengths and weaknesses? Besides my powers, I'm completely self-reliant, and I'm as patient as the shadows themselves. I don't really have any weaknesses. Well, maybe if someone has super hearing. I can only be so quiet. I guess Lexi used to always say I was overconfident, but I don't think that's true anymore. I'm always as confident as I should be. Emergency contact for the insurance forms? Anyone but Lexica. I'd rather die than hear her "told you so" voice again. But if I'm that far gone, it's probably best you just let me die. Yeah, I know. Not what you're looking for at this time. Whatever, I'll keep doing solo. They can't bill me if they can't find me. I was gonna say you're hired. Oh, I just assumed. I've heard that a lot lately. Am I still hired? Yep. Okay, good. Great. That's great. Thanks for giving me a chance. Hi, Sophie. Would you like to say hello? I am the knight. Oh no! Oh, he's our dark brooding. Up here, I can almost forget the darkness and pain. Almost. I want to hug him and heal him and fix him. Oh dear, I'm falling in love with all of these characters. Can they all just date each other? That'd be kind of cool. Knife-wielding models are robbing patrons at the city's largest fashion show. Seems the designer is taking cutting edge a bit too literally. Apparently the models are supposed to be showing off. Okay, gay Batman. You mean Batman? What's the difference? Not all of them can date, but oh yeah, I mean, I didn't figure the game would allow all of them to date, but I personally would like all of them to date. Apparently, the models are supposed to be showing off the cutting-edge clothing line. Apparently, they're like taking it a little more literally than expected. I can try to negotiate. Hopefully, we can resolve this without entropic beams. Knives can't hurt me. I can disarm them easily. Okay, Zirconia, disarm. This brings back memories. It would be cool if there was a golden ending where they're in a 5-way polycule. I'm saying. Especially because I'd hate the idea of one of them not ending up with somebody. You were a fashion model? For a bit. To pay for the school. Big and strong plus-size women line. 2010 to 2012. But that's not important. We gotta stop these models. Zirconia and Zale rush into the runway to stop the models. Zirconia disarms one of them. The other models attack, but their knives are no good against her diamond skin. Brilliant! This must be a new line of superhero-themed sportswear. Yes, what chic physique. Is that full-body diamond makeup? Definitely cutting edge. It's what now? They must think we're part of the show. Yeah, of course. Looks like I still got it. They work the runway, taking out models. The audience applauds. The designer behind the collection watches from backstage. No! They're ruining everything! Bah! I'm going to cut this short. Lexica didn't even show up! That was fabulous, darling. I must see you at my next show. But first, you must be on the cover of Rogue. Yes, you're definitely ready to save the world of fashion! Thank you. I'm very flattered. I'm glad my effort to study human ornamentation has paid off. Oh, not you. Just her. Aw. Tough break, Zale, but good job controlling the incident. Just make sure Zirconia doesn't sign any contracts. Even she can't break out of some of those. This art! It's almost criminal that this is free. This is so cute and amazing, and the art is so good. Like, look at their outfits! Look at their outfits! This is so fucking perfect! Honey, look.
Oh.
Look! This game is free! It's the cutest, like, dating sim. It has, like, this great art. Somebody gave it away for free on Steam.
Yeah.
Like, I would pay $20 $20 for this easy. Look at their dresses. Look, Wi-Fi's got these cute little space buns and these like bug-like goggles and this dress. And then the Zale it's like a Christmas tree type thing. And fucking look at how beautiful. Look at how beautiful Zirconia looks. Oh my god, she looks incredible. Oh my god. And then the water outfit. Ah! Riptide. And then his square little Lego Batman shoulders. It's so cute. It's so good. It's so adorable. Fashion assassin. Okay, let's see what Zirconia's interview was like. Hey, what's up? I'm here for the interview. Name? Roxanne Trell. Superhero name? Zirconia. Like the fake diamonds? Like diamonds made using science and hard work. Same as me. Powers? What are your powers? Zirconia's body suddenly turns into crystal. She winks at you. I'm real shiny. That's incredible. Side effect of being shiny, I'm nearly invulnerable. Even if something manages to chip the crystal, which hardly ever happens, it just grows back. Are you super strong? You look pretty big. Strong, I mean. Are you super strong too? Nah, I had to work for my muscles the old-fashioned way. Being nearly invulnerable does mean I can't injure myself working out, though, so that helped. I'm about as strong as a human can get, but a lot harder. Just a few more questions. Whoa. Hold on there, bud. You asked me some questions, now I get to ask some questions. Are you gonna hire more women for this team? Because I don't do the whole token girl hero thing. Period. Well, we already have Wi-Fi. She's a hacker. She's great. Just maybe put your phone away somewhere if you don't want her getting in there. Ha, okay. I'll keep that in mind. I can't wait to meet her. She sounds badass. Got more questions for me? How'd you get your powers? Oh, you know, science experiment gone wrong. The usual. Oh, come on. Give me the deets. What kind of science were you doing? Alright, well, I was a geology postdoc. An educated feminist lesbian queen. Can you ask for more? I don't really feel that you can. I was a geology postdoc. I was studying some extrasolar crystals we found in Comet Fragment. Turns out the crystals were alive. I fired some gamma rays at them. They woke up and fused with me. Bam, I got these powers, and I desire to smash some wrongs. Do you miss science? Oh, I'm still co-authoring a paper about the whole thing. And I help with the original team study on my days off. So why join a superhero team? I like working with people. As much as I like smashing things, not every problem needs to be smashed. Okay, just a few more things to ask you. Emergency contact for the insurance forms? Well, first call my science team. They know the most about my crystals. They won't know how to help either, but they can at least document and publish some papers. Then call my mom, but don't tell her you didn't call her first. And don't scare her. She has anxiety. Just tell her I'll be fine, but I might not make our Skype call. Finally, you can call my friend BB. She says she'll kill me if I hide anything from her, and I think she means it. If anyone can make a way to get past the invulnerability, it's her. There's only space for one contact on the form. Oh, well then just call BB. She'll know what to do. She'll make sure my mom doesn't freak out too. You're hired. Of course I am. I'm awesome. Despite her confidence, Zirconia grins wildly. I can't wait to smash bad guys and meet cuties. Or is it meet bad guys and smash cuties? Either way, let's do this. 6 a.m. weights, 10 a.m. work on paper, 11 p.m. fight ninjas. I love her so much. What an icon. So you can't pick certain people. I wonder why. Why can't you pick him just because he's injured? Huh. I was gonna say, oh, well, maybe they eliminate people that haven't been on dates, but he hasn't been on a date yet. She has, but she has also, and she's not eliminated, so why can't I pick her? That's weird. Alright, I guess... Well, wait, what? Uh-oh. I can't pick anybody. I guess because it's two people that haven't come together yet. Alright. Hey, you. Hello, Roxanne. Oh, look at his little basketball cap. Feels weird you're calling me by my real name, but I'm still calling you Zale. But that is my real name. Yeah, I know, but we use it on missions, so it feels like you should have another name here. Something more personal. Well, if you like, you can call me Yazal. That's what my pod mates called me. Or close enough given your limited sound system. It's rather personal. Yazale. That's a nice name. Is it okay? Yes, it's okay. I like the way it sounds coming from you. Now it sounds like you're hitting on me. Hitting on you? I suppose that is another phrase that does not mean what the sum of the words would suggest. Another autistic icon. Each day requires more okay. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It means to make a pass at someone. Make a pass? To let someone know you're interested in them without actually saying so. Interested in them romantically. Or sexually, that is. Flirting. I love this character so much. Oh my god, I know exactly who to... I have some friends I need to tell about this. Ah, of course. I understand now. I wasn't hitting on you. Only making an observation. Though that does not preclude me from hitting on you in the future. Autistic, non-binary, anarchist icon. Exactly. Oh, getting hit on by an alien. That'll be something new. Just be aware I'm pretty gay. Do you know what gay is? Yes, I am aware of human sexualities. It would be hard not to be on this team. You're only attracted to other females of your species, correct? Well, gay can be a little different for different people. God, don't say that on TikTok. It'll start a whole wave of discourse. I agree, don't get me wrong, but oh lord, I just got horrible, horrible flashbacks to queer discourse. For me, it means I'm not attracted to men, and I don't really know about limiting it to species either. Okay. Interesting. Where do I fit in? Do you find me attractive? I ask only out of curiosity. I don't know yet. She said, you're all a bunch of homosexuals. I just had a horrible flashback to, like, lesbian discourse and he-him lesbian discourse and all that. Like, oh, God. Oh, please, please. Please make it stop. Oh, it hurts. It hurts so bad. I don't know yet. I've never met anyone like you before, but that's, well, to be honest, it's a little confusing and a lot fascinating. I'm enjoying trying to figure it out. I'm sorry to have confused you, but not that sorry. I enjoy fascinating you.
I'm taking a break. Do you want to watch the...
Sexuality and gender. God, I'm so glad I do not care about that shit anymore. Exactly. Exactly. My life became so much easier when I stopped caring about that shit. Sexuality and gender is a spectrum, and all labels are just tools and not supposed to limit us. Really went over the heads of some people. The queer community wanting to make their own heteronormativity hurts me. I used to be concerned with the correct way to be lesbian because I didn't want to be doing it wrong. Exactly. It was like, I used to think like, oh, well, I don't know about he, him lesbians, or like, well, if you say like, oh, well, well, a lesbian is just non-men attracted to non-men, but these same people who say that will like, all hell will break loose if you're like, well, I'm dating a mask-presenting non-binary person, then it's like, well, that doesn't count, but if it's a non-man, it's a non-man, and it becomes this whole discourse of whether or not strangers on the internet validate your relationship and your choices for labels. I'm just like, bro, I don't give a fuck, man. Whatever works for you and your partnership or whatever, fine. If you want to be a trans mask lesbian, I don't care, bro. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I ain't gotta be worried about that shit. Like, it's just not that serious. It's not something I need to be policing for other people. Huh, if you don't mind my asking, what is your gender? I know you use they pronouns, but I'm an all-male, softer and prettier than a female, and a better conductor of electricity. AU like the periodic symbol for gold? Did you just make a metals pun? Yes, it's a metals pun! God forbid a lesbian be masc or a man be femme, then it's stereotypes. Like, shut the fuck up. I did. I thought you'd enjoy it. It was very good. They're definitely flirting with me. I'm not making this up. Oh, I'm so torn because, like, they are so clever. I'm so torn because I'm really rooting for you in Wi-Fi, but I don't want to shoot down your confidence because of how badly the Wi-Fi date went, so I'm going to say yes, they are. That depends. Am I doing it? Well, okay. And now I know you're flirting with me. That was a flirty pun. You flirted on purpose. But I'm an alien. I don't understand these complex human interactions. You're full of crap, Yazael. You know exactly what you're doing. That depends. Am I doing it well? Ha! Yeah. Yeah, you are. Then, yes, I am flirting with you. Just a little. They kind of dodged the question of gender, though. I should probably let it go. So, what brought you to Earth? Zale liked that. Exile? A disagreement with my family, really. They didn't approve of the time I spent with other species. Racist family! Seems so weird to me. What's the point of intergalactic travel if you're not going to talk to literally everyone out there? Yes, I agree. There are so many fascinating, interesting, and wonderful people throughout the galaxy. How can you not want to learn more about them? And when you learn about them, how can you not want to help them? They're probably cute, too. Yes, many of them are extremely cute. That is to say, every species is beautiful in its own way. I knew it. All your helping people throughout the galaxy stuff is just a cover. You just really like getting it on with aliens, don't you? That's not... It's not? Okay, yes it was. Oh, I do like them too. I like all of them. Oh my god. The hardest thing about this game is deciding who you want to pair people with. They're all so fucking cute. And they would all make such cute couples. Okay, yes, it was. I was really curious about other species, and then I found myself attracted to many of them. The helping others part came a bit later. With a lot of help from your lovers, I bet. Yes, they were very patient. Even though I wanted to love and respect the people I met, too often I would slip back into my people's teachings. I know, this is so fun! I love how this has become the stream. I was probably going to end up playing Sims again, but this is really, really cute! I'm definitely going to play this again on a stream. I'm probably just going to do a dedicated stream. And I'm going to probably make a TikTok about it. Because this is so good. Everyone should download this. They should charge for this. I feel I feel like a thief taking this for free. Exactly. I'm like, after I want to look into who created this to see if they have a Patreon or something, because I feel like they deserve money. So much work was put into this. Like, this is so good. It's almost criminally good to be free. Like, you deserve to be compensated for this labor. This is beautiful. There are so many shitty games that cost money, and this was free? This is literally the best dating sim I've ever played. I'm embarrassed. It took me a long time for me to get where I am, but that's why I fight hard now. I've got a lot of time to make up for. Ah! And they're even, like, fucking deconstructing their parents' toxic teachings and, like, educating themselves. Oh, this is so good, man. It's so good. It's so fucking good. Big ups to Garaya. Let's see. You got a sub. You deserve a sub for putting me onto this. This is great. You're welcome. Thank you. This is great. All right. Okay. You know what? I like the way it sounds when you say it. Now you are flirting with me, yes? Did you finally decide that you find me attractive? Exactly. Like, you don't have to charge a ton. I can respect not wanting to charge, like, you know, a bajillion dollars for it, but I mean, I would easily pay $10 or $20 for this. Easy. If it was like $10, $15, $20, I'd pay for it in a heartbeat. And if it was like $5 or something like that, a bunch of people would be able to buy it. Like, I feel like it should at least be $1 or $2. Because, like, this, in terms of quality, is easily a $20, $25 game, I would say. I've played dating sims that cost at least $10, $20, and they weren't as interesting as this. I didn't decide anything. You decided it for me. And the answer is yes, I do find you attractive. Whether or not that leads anywhere, we'll see. I'm not sure if I want to be just another stop on your intergalactic love tour. None of them were just anything. I might be physically attracted to many species, but I only get close to individuals. I only loved people. Not species, not aliens. People. And I bet that's what they finally exiled you over. That was a large part of it, yes. They could overlook a number of youthful infractions, but when they realized it wasn't a game, that they could not forgive. Nor would I want their forgiveness. What I want for them is to be better than they are. But that is not a fight I was able to win. You're hot when you talk alien social justice. I do feel rather warm. Oh, wait. I know what you meant. Thank you. I find you hot as well. We should do this again, Yazel. Preferably very soon. I'd like that very much. I love it. So cute. Oh, I love the way he's making the tea float. I mean, sorry, they're making the tea float. They're so cute. They're like fucking. Yeah. That is so. Oh my god, this art. I'm fucking screaming. This art is so good. Okay. bed shortage hits local beds and resorts. Let's read the Chiron or Chiron, however you say it. Chaperone's making a comeback, the new millennial dating trend. Popular hero and transgender icon Lexica to speak at local Pride next month. Judgment League to judge bake-off competition for charity. Okay. Giant monster in Old Town. Sounds like something out of a horror movie. Doesn't seem to be going anywhere, but we can't be too careful. Oh, I didn't even notice I was squeaking and hand flapping. Okay, let's see. Reports of a giant monster. He's still injured. I hope she isn't there. Oh, she's thinking about her ex. Let's see, I paired her. Let's do. There's so many decisions. A loud roar is heard as the story's tall creature stands in an abandoned old town lot. The slimy form is covered in spiked tentacles and it has a glowing rhombus embedded in its chest. I'm no stranger to beasts like this. I can smash it, no problem. Gross. Is it leaking? I guess I could try to freeze whatever that goo is. Riptide freeze. I think this demon needs to learn to chill. I've got your back. Riptide focuses the creature's slime, freezing it. Loud breaking glass-like noises echo in the night as the creature slowly begins to crack. It suddenly shatters into 100 icy yet foul shards. Demon sickles anyone? Huh, I'll pass. What did you do? We stopped that monster from destroying the city, obviously. Yeah, but we had it under control. Didn't seem that way. Doesn't matter now. We'll never finish Pentaminator at this rate. Yeah, thanks for nothing. Pentaminator? Like Hexanimator? Yeah, we're making a fan prequel. Or we were trying to, anyway. I love Hexanimator, especially the part where the guy turns into a demon and all the spikes, like, split him open. So awesome and gross. But, you shouldn't summon actual demons for your movie. But we wanted it to look real. You know, with all those teeth and gills, you would make a perfect Murdermon for Pentamidin. Oh yeah, we'd save on makeup, too. Finally, my big break! Riptide. Oh, I guess I can't. Riptide leans in close and whispers. But I'll consider it if you help us clean up this mess. Deal. We'll help clean it up. Deal. Did you just promise to be in their movie as a Murdermon? No. Yes. Maybe. Maybe it's for the best. You can make sure they don't summon any more monsters. Exactly. That was my intent all along. Right. Great job handling that out of there before things got out of hand. Maybe wait until the cleanup is done to make sure nothing else arises, though. Look at this fucking art! Look at that monster design! It's so inspired, man! I'm so tired of shit! I'm so tired of bad shit when we could be looking at good shit! This is yet again proof that people don't need a financial incentive to do cool shit. What am I gonna see? I mean, that was a complete success. That was lame. I deserved a higher score. Okay. Well, they're the only two that are allowed to still be here, so okay. A well-dressed elderly man stands in the observatory holding a gold watch. Oh! A well-dressed elderly man stands in the observatory holding a gold watch. Other scientists and guards sit nearby, now elderly themselves. They appear extremely exhausted and drained. It appears this mystic watch is the fountain of youth and age. Once I amplify its power, the entire city will have to retire. I'll be the city's youngest citizen, and then so they'll let me come back to work. In fact, they'll have to put me in charge. Our heroes enter, preparing to intervene. Alright, team, be careful. We don't know what this villain is, or that watch is capable of. May I communicate with the watch? A blast of entropic energy will surely stop him.
Okay, I got the food. It's in the room.
Thank you.
Oh, someone subbed to you.
Huh?
I saw someone subbed to you.
Oh, yeah. I have a feeling that might have been the wrong choice, but okay. This is a mechanical watch. They still make those? Oh, I was afraid of that. The villain begins adjusting the watch's time, aiming it at Wi-Fi. Her hair grays and her face wrinkles. Now seems you're the elder. Wi-Fi, what happened? The villain angered her. She's going to spend all day posting conspiracy theories on Facebook now. And you're next. Not so fast. Before the villain can use the watch once more, Zale attacks. No, my watch! The watch flies into the air. Zale watches in horror. I got it. Wi-Fi tries to catch the watch, but trips and falls. The watch lands on her back, unharmed. I think I just broke my hip. Maybe don't move. Here, I'll get that for you. Zale carefully picks up the watch. Thank you, Puddin'. You're welcome, ma'am. I really hope there's a way to reverse this. Just get Wi-Fi back here safely. Geriatric for one day. Oof da boof. The heroes arrive at the fusion plant. It is surrounded by military forces and police. He put everyone to sleep and tried to get into the core, which triggered a lockdown. No one can get in or out. And he's got the password to the computer wrong so many times, so now that's locked too. Hey, it's Thanos. There's always the ventilation vents to sneak through. Oh, anyways, always. Once we're in, I can get the drop on him. If I squint, I can focus my eye beams to a narrow wavelength, and we'll melt the doors without risking an explosion. Night Gaunt, sneak. Night Gaunt searches for a way inside. Ah, a ventilation shaft leading inside. All high-security buildings have them. Perfect for sneaking in. This isn't going to be very comfortable, is it? As the heroes sneak inside, soon they're right over the enemy's head. I'm going to take them out. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Pow, bonk, wham. I see you, superhero. I won't let you stop me. Before the heroes have a chance to react, the keeper raises a familiar heart-shaped stone above his head. It's possible you're all tied up. There's a flash of light, and suddenly Night Gaunt and Zale are all tied up. I'm sorry, heroes. I know you mean well, but the work I do is an act of mercy. Good Heron is coming, and no one should have to suffer the end that is coming for us all. Why do you care what color my pajamas are? Incredible. How did you learn to swear in Drimordian? Wait, what? What? What did you hear him say? What did you hear him say? Ah, the curse of the stone. I know the truth of what the future holds, but those I tried to tell hear only nonsense. None of you can understand why I do this, but know that you deserve quick and peaceful deaths. You call blowing up in a fusion explosion peaceful? Compared to what's coming? I do. Now the professor's talking gibberish. Some kind of super virus coming around? Put me on speaker. Okay. You can understand me? How? Another me from an alternate timeline used this stone and let me warn myself about Gidron. But that's... Yes, I see. The stone deals with possibilities. It only makes sense it would reach out to other possible Earths. I am the last in a long line of keepers. We had protected the stone since the dawn of time, so the power could not be abused. But when it became too rigid, too concerned with secrecy and rules and traditions, those things limit possibilities, and so my order slowly withered and died. I can stop Gidron. How? How can you stop something like this? The power of love. Two heroes who love each other contain within them the greatest possibilities. Together with the stone, they can stop Gidron. In my order, we're not allowed to love. The possibilities are too great, too volatile. One of many mistakes. But how can you be sure this will work? I saw it in the vision, just like you. I have the team of heroes ready, and I'm working on making them fall in love. If you're wrong, all of these people will suffer horrific deaths. We have to try. It's not like you can destroy the world before Gidhuron shows up. I could, if the computer hadn't confounded me so. Computer literacy is unfortunately not a high priority in my order. Please give me the stone. Very well. I hereby dub you Possibility Keeper. There's usually a ceremony and such and secret words to learn, but whatever. I'm the last of my order, I can do what I want. I'll untie your heroes and give them the stone. The imposing figure does just that. Nightgaunt takes the stone, looking very confused. I have no idea what either of them just say. Whatever it was, I guess it worked. Great job, Professor. Return to base. Yay, we got an A. Is there a way to save? Huh? You just have to play it all the way through? Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get my wings. Are you ready? Whoa, calm down. I can't. I'm too pumped up. Are you ready? Hold on. Am I ready for what? Our first date! This isn't a date. It's a bonding exercise. Yeah, where we go to a coffee shop and get to know each other, otherwise known as a date. I'm not really sure you should be having coffee right now. You're already bouncing off the walls. I will definitely be doing that thing. In fact, I'm going to get coffee right now. You want coffee? Because I'm going to get you the coffeeiest coffee you ever coffee. This isn't a date, right? He does have those sharp teeth. Wait, no. Forget I said that. It doesn't matter what I think. Our relationship is purely professional. Oh no, he hated that. Oop. Okay, I'm back. Did you miss me? I bet you missed me. You were gone for 5 minutes. I could see you from here. Oh, so you were looking? No, I mean, it's okay, you can look. Don't want you hurting yourself trying to resist. That's not what I meant. Forget it. Look, I got specialty drinks. They're Thermo Mocha Nuclear Bomb, and this is the Giant Mocha versus Coffee Aiju. I've tried them both, and they're terrible. Which one do you want? I guess I'll take the Giant Mocha. Terrible pick. Here you go. Enjoy. But wasn't that super hot? What? Oh yeah, scalding. Oh, I get it. You used your ice water power to cool it off. That is a great idea. I should have done that. Oh, I love you, dumb little twink. Please, the hyperactive twink and the broody discount Batman as boyfriends. I love that dynamic so much. Did you burn yourself? Yes! Badly! Oh, so you used your ice to cool the burn. Oh yeah! That's a good idea too! Himbo twink! Himbo twink! Himbo twink! Oh man, I can kiss people like this and they can pretend I'm a vampire. Hot. Well, cold, but hot. Look, I know you think this is a first date, but it's just a training exercise. A useless training exercise. Your attitude is useless. You need to drink that coffee, get hyped, and leave that broodiness at the table. But we're at the table. Not for long. We need to get out of here and do something fun. How about the boardwalk? You ever been to the boardwalk? Of course. Some of the missions there. Ugh, missions. I mean, have you ever been there to have fun? I don't usually. Done! We're going to the boardwalk! That's not really my kind of thing. Boardwalks have fries and funnel cake. It's everyone's kind of thing. Those are all terrible for you. Bad for the body, good for the soul. Now listen, you can brood if you want, but we are going to the boardwalk and you are buying me snacks. And we're going on some kind of stupid ride. Maybe you're not on a first date, but I am. And I'm doing first date stuff and having a blast and getting it paid for. Do I really have to go? He sharpens his knife to have fun. He's such a loser. Complimentary. He's also so autistic. Every one of these characters is neurodivergent. They're either autistic, ADHD, bipolar. Yeah, I was thinking to say no. Fine, I guess we can go. Maybe we'll get lucky and a kaiju will attack. Woo! Boardwalk! 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 They arrive at the boardwalk. Okay, snacks first, then ride. That seems like a bad idea. You're a bad idea. Just kidding. I think you're great. I'm not just saying that because you're about to buy me. Ooh, corn dogs! 2 corn dogs, please. No, thanks, I'm fine. Oh, yeah, you are. You are so fine. Here's your corn dog, cutie. Now pay the man. Do I have to eat the corn dog? If he's asking if he has to eat the corn dog, the answer is yes. Unless he's a vegetarian or on some special diet or religious, I guess. But if he's not, then he should eat the corn dog with me. You're ridiculous. Ridiculously cute, you mean? I think I might mean that, actually. You're not bad. Not bad? Not bad? I'm going to shove this corn dog up your nose if you don't take it back. I'll eat a corn dog, but I draw the line at snorting a corn dog. Then you know what you have to do. Okay, fine. You're more than not that bad. You're pretty okay. Literally, I mean, I feel like this game almost demands that you put them in queer relationships. I feel like if I tried to force a heterosexual relationship, it would feel really weird and out of place. Pierced right to the heart. Stop fishing for compliments and eat your corn dog, weirdo. Weirdo! Finally, a proper compliment. You know what? That was actually pretty good. This is kind of fun. I told you, first dates are great. Everything is possible. Maybe you'll hit it off, maybe you'll fall head over heels, maybe you'll screw everything up and have a great story to tell later. That's a unique way of looking at it. I think first dates are mostly just a preamble to heartbreak. Of course you do. Fucking of course you do. Maximum edge points for you, sir. Try not to cut yourself on your own edginess. I'm not trying to be edgy. I just know how these things usually end up. Look on the bright side. We may be super dead before this ends up anywhere. That's true. But you admit this is a date, right? Yeah. Okay, this is a first date. You got me to eat corn dogs and I paid for everything. Must be a date. Nice! Now tell me you think I'm cute. I think you're really cute. Yeah, that's the good stuff. I think you're cute too. In a dark and edgy sort of way. Thanks. Aw man, you know what I just realized? What? The corn dogs were a mistake. We both have corn dog breath. Yeah, we really do, don't you? While you were out having first dates, I studied the blade. Oh well, wanna go on the Ferris wheel? You know what? Sure, let's do it. Oh, I can't! Oh, no, the art! Oh no, I wanna go back, I wanna look at the art! No! I fucked up! I wanna see the art again! Is there any way I can see the art again? Oh my god, I really mean I was trying to take a better look. Hang on a second. Is there a main menu? Oh, there is. Oh, there is a gallery. Oh, that's great. Guys, look at this. It's so gay. I'm making a TikTok about this right now. I can't even handle it. It's Weasel Queen! It's a super gay dating sim, and it's so fucking cute, and it's superheroes, and they're all queer and neurodivergent, and I love it! Hey, do you like indie games that are dating sims, but like interesting, and taking that from somebody who doesn't usually like dating sims, and they're about superheroes, super gay, and super queer, and super neurodivergent, and has the most adorable art? Look at this shit! Look at this shit! The water twink is falling in love with the brooding, dark, wannabe Bruce Wayne, and they're having coffee! Anyway, if you want to play this game, it's free on Steam. I'm telling you, I'm gonna tell you. It's called Mission It's Complicated. It's on Steam, it's free, there's a non-binary alien, there's a super fucking gay, like, oh my god, and then there's like a gay autistic black girl, and there's a gay butch lady who, like, she can turn herself into diamonds, and there's a water twink. It's free! It feels illegal that it's free. You can play it right now, and like donate to their Patreon or some shit, because this is, play it! Developer Shell Games.
Every year those Black Friday discounts get lower and lower. What do you mean 20% off? That should be a coupon for a random Tuesday, not your Black Friday sale. It's not even an employee discount in some places. Where are the deals? It should be minimum 40 if that's being extremely generous. I should be seeing 50.
Let's see. What is this? Okay, follow. I need to know more about this gaming company. They need to promote this better. Oh yeah, I said water twink. But yeah, but water butter, but water burger is Among Us VR. There's a content creator program? Pardon me? I'm not authorized to view this resource. This is the press kit? Who specifically worked on it, though? I want more details. Oh, okay. Okay, that's cool. I thought that Steam also had that option, but maybe they don't. But yeah, I can go on there and donate. What was I looking at? Oh yeah. $135. I would just like some more specifics about who specifically worked on this game. You know? Let's see. Yeah, here's the Itch.io page. Like, I'm just curious to know who the actual team. I'll have to do some more research on this later because I want to know who specifically is behind it. I mean, it's like Shell Games, like okay, but there were people with names who worked on this. I'd like to know their names. Okay, so it's auto saving. All right, I'm gonna call it for now because I need to eat. But but exactly, like if you played this game with hetero ships, I don't know what to I don't know what to say to you. I don't know what to say to you. Like, I mean, sure, I'm sure there's credits. There presumably will at least be credits at the end. But still, I wish there was an easier way to like locate exactly. Yeah, well, whatever. But anyway, so I'm gonna call it for now. We may get on later and watch a movie, or we may save that for tomorrow. I'm not sure, but I'll be back on tomorrow at some point. I'm sure. I'm 90% certain. So I'll see you guys then.